February 21st, 1916. Winter had descended on the front. After joining back up with the army, Emile and Freddie were stationed near Verdun, suffering like many others from the harsh winter. That morning, the arrival of the mail raised spirits, but Marie's letter did not bring good news. In Saint-Mihiel, food was scarce, disease was rife, and the number of dead was growing. Out of this grim news, however, there was one ray of light. A photo of his grandson, Victor, standing on both feet and learning to walk.
Don't worry, Fred.
Hey everybody, Gunchip here, and let's play some more Valiant Hearts on the PS4. We're in Verdun, which is actually the setting of a pretty decent PC first-person shooter. My friend Irregular Dave has a Let's Play series on it, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, so go over and say hi from me. But right now we're in the trenches once more. It's winter, but for some reason the French army has not given us a jacket or anything like that, just a helmet. And as usual, there's some background story on the area. And as you can see here, Verdun, over 600,000 people were killed during the battle. It was one of the bloodiest in the war, and basically ended up as a victory for the French. So that's quite good. We've also got the usual 6 pieces of memorabilia to collect, so yeah, let's get on with it. So first of all, let's check over this side, because what we need to do is obviously, as you saw in the cutscene, our friend Emile here got a letter and he kind of like to write one back, so to do that he's going to need a feather and some ink. So let's go check out in here first of all, in the stores, see what's going down, and collect a item. Let's check that out. Tobacco case. Tobacco case made of shell casing. Empty munitions were often recycled. Some exploded shell material were already aesthetically interesting, otherwise soldiers would rework their finds to create handy items. Tobacco was precious, so soldiers were eager to keep it dry. Many accounts from the trenches express soldiers' appreciations of the Christmas cigar, a special festive treat for the troops. So yeah, like we said in the last episode, recycling was a big thing during the war, and the soldiers would literally craft anything from anything, which is pretty cool. Now this guy has some ink, but looks like he wants a clean pair of socks. So, you know, as is always the case in war, everyone wants something. So we're going to do what we can to help these guys out. I can see a collectible up there. So let's go pick it up. Deck of cards, cool. Card game. Days in the trenches were long, and to overcome their boredom, soldiers would play cards, read, write, and create objects from materials they found. The Germans played skat, the French manille, while the Allies brag or pontoon, amongst others. So pretty cool the way that each nationality had its own preferred game as well. But there's some socks, but unfortunately they're pretty dirty. So we'll take it to your man, but I don't think he's going to want them. Yeah. So basically he's desperate for socks, but he's still fussy about them. So we need to go get him cleaned. Luckily I know just a place, so let's get that done. That's tempting. But obviously we can't do it while these guys are looking, so we just have to wait until they got their backs turned, and then we can drop it in the water, like now. He hasn't noticed. Nice one. So we'll take that. But obviously it's a wet sock, and this guy's pretty fussy, so we're going to have to get it dried. But luckily there was a kind of canteen thing, a stove here. So we'll just add it there. Toasty. Now let's see if your man will accept them. Nice. So I've got the ink, and now we need is a quill, and luckily that's over the other side of the trench, so off we go. Collectible wise, we're doing 2 out of 6, so looking for a helmet. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Enjoy. Okay, that bread's important. I'll show you why in a second. Basically, we have a carrier pigeon up there with this little helmet. We need to get a feather from him, so we just need to lure him down somehow. The only way to do it is if we try getting the bread, he's not going to let us. Basically means no. You can't join the queue, but luckily we have a dog, so we'll just jump the queue. It's fine. Put that on the plate. Yeah, now obviously it's not going to go while we're here, so let's go check out over here for a second. Not sure how far we have to go, but we should get like a little notification. I'll maybe run back now. See if the pigeons come down. There we go. So obviously the dog will scare it. And we get ourselves a nice little quill.
My dearest daughter, I heard from Carl. His condition is stable. He is still in the prisoner camp south of Reims. I hope to finally get permission to visit him. Thank you for the photo. It means so much to me.
Oh man, not again. Come on, move it, Freddy. Get your ass in gear. And give me that helmet. Check it out in the middle of a bombardment, why not? Brazier, a helmet with holes in it, filled with coal and wood and used as a brazier. The item would have afforded some protection from the cold, although helmets were made of metal, they only offered scant protection from bullets. So yeah, that's one thing to remember. The helmets in the First World War weren't that great, to be honest. But this is not looking good either. We've got to move, so let's book. Dramatic stuff. And the best bit is we've got an officer behind us, which is never good. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this looks safe. Let's run. Let's book. Man, this is dramatic. Phew, I think we survived. Yeah, see you later, dude. Let's pick up this whistle first. And check it out, officer's whistle. Officers were issued with whistles to signal the soldiers when to charge. The sound of the whistle became synonymous with a journey into the unknown, when soldiers surged out of the trenches and into no man's land. To be honest, it was kind of a stupid thing to use the whistle. It basically gave the enemy a clear idea that you were about to attack, so they could just line up their machine guns on your positions and mow everyone down. But for now we've got a bit of a puzzle, so get up there, Freddy, and do your thing. No, son, use the wire cutters. Good, Freddy. Okay, so the way's blocked, but obviously there's some handily located shells. Get our stick back, because they're pretty much indestructible. So you know, why not? Whoops, hang on. Let's go down here first. Because there's a collectible. Letter from a Tunisian soldier, 21st of February 1916. Dear father, dear family, I am cold. The land we are defending is frozen and covered in snow. The ground is so iced up, it is harder than rock. We cannot dig. The cold is so intense that my hands are burning. I hope everything's fine back in the village and you're still receiving half my pay. Tell me if you aren't. Ahmed. So yeah, that's one of the things as well. There's quite a lot of cultures that had never seen snow before that were fighting in the Great War, from colonies on all sides. It was really a global conflict, and sometimes you kind of forget the things. But we got this little wheel, so obviously we're going to need to put it on something. And if we check the items, we're just looking for what looks like a flag, so we should be fine for now. This is going to be fun. Timber! Get a little stick. And let's get some grenades on this place. I think we'll need about 2 maybe. But sadly you can't stack them up, so. Kind of reminds me of worms. Actually no, we'll stay with a grenade for now. What the heck. Oh man, really? Heh. Come on guys, reload, there you go. Run, Freddy! Oh man! Okay, we're gonna use this little trolley for cover, so... It's alright guys, I'll do all the work myself, you just stand there, it's fine. Man, that German's got a bad attitude. But yeah, at least we've got some cover now. Timber! So, let's carry on. Oh, not again. That way you guys might go underground. And let's pick up the last of our collectibles. Coloured pennant. Although Morse code was already operational due to technical problems, telephone communications were unreliable, so age-old techniques were used such as drums, bugles and coloured pennants. November 11th, 1918 at 11 AM, the end of the war was marked by a clarion call. So that's pretty good. I mean, this moment in time, they did have Morse code, it just obviously relied on cables, and cables tended to get blown up in bombardments, so it wasn't really that useful. Man. I love it when Freddy gets angry. Okay, it's back to us again to save the day. Now the good thing is there's no collectibles to worry about now. Ooh, but there is a wheel, so we need that. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to load this cannon. So let's get to it, I guess. Yep. Let's dig all this rubbish away. See if there's anything useful. Oops, went too far. Keys, nice, so we know what they open. We're going to need these. Nope. There we go, Emil. Good soldier. Okay, so obviously we need to open this cabinet. That'll give us the aiming mechanism. Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested. So now we need to find a way of getting that wheel down from there. So we need to go find some grenades. Handy. Just in case I mess up, might as well get two. Just do not bite down. Whatever you do, Scruffy, do not bite down. There we go. So that's Freddy on the phone trying to, you know. We're coming, Freddy, don't worry. We've got to load this damn gun first. So first things first, the wheel to the, yeah, and then now check the size of those shells out, because I do not know where he pulls that one from. But here we go. Can you imagine having to do this after every shot? Man. Luckily there were crews running these guns most of the time. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oops. Let's answer the phone. Okay, we need to go right at the windmill and then above some trees. Okay, fair enough. First of all, that's the windmill. Okay, so it says right at the windmill. Oh, there are the trees, so should we go for there? Lucky shot.
Neil's precision cannon firing enabled Freddy and his regiment to reach the rear line unharmed.
Yeah, he is.
Bravo, Freddy!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The military hierarchy heard of their feats in battle and decided to decorate the two friends for their bravery. Emil received good news from Anna. Carl was recovering nicely. He was even walking again. Meanwhile, the battle for Verdun only grew longer and bloodier. The death toll was staggering, 70,000 per month. Almost one Frenchman and one German every minute, and it went on for 10 months, day and night.